So here at Edna's studio for the Ometsey fashion line. And I love all of her pieces. So y'all need to hurry up and order her stuff before I take all of them, first and foremost, because it's too nice. It is too nice. But also really love the story behind her label and behind in terms of how she even got into fashion, as well as she's really like making an impact out here, you know? Like it's about leadership and boss women and chic and edgy, but still being authentic to who you are and where you've come from, which I think is just so beautiful. Hello there, welcome back to my channel. It's Dagny Zenovia, and today I have a very special guest, the one and only preeminent fashion designer, Miss Edna behind Ometsey. So today we're just going to be talking about her brand, her collection, and how she got into the fashion business. Okay, so thank you again, Edna, for being here with me.
Thank you too.
All right. Okay, so first let's start with your brand. What is or who is Ometsey?
Okay, so Ometsey is actually a local name, my name,
Okay.
given to firstborn girls in my clan. I won't say my tribe because the Ghanaian tribe, they also give the day to their firstborn girls. But with where I come from, it's Ometsey.
Okay. Okay.
And that's why I decided to use Ometsey for the brand name because, you know, usually firstborns are usually seen as leaders. We are attributed with those kind of qualities like fearless and hardworking, independent, strong. Yes, so I decided to use Ometsey to set that for my brand, so that the Ometsey woman is seen to be independent, hardworking, strong, confident, and for all those leadership skills, you know. Yes. So apart from that too, it's also to set trends for others to, you know, follow. As a leader, you have to do stuff for others to do what? Follow. So that's why I decided to use the Ometsey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Nice. Okay, so anyway, the way I met Edna was at the Wax Print Festival, right? Yes. So they had different vendors, and her booth was the main one that stood out to me. Not that everyone else's designs were very nice, too, but hers, there was a certain, it was just very unique, but also edgy and elegant and chic. And I see that in terms of your definition, the definition of Ometsey, where like, yeah, it's a leader, but stylish and bold, a boss woman. I like that.
Thank
you. So how would you describe your personal style? And second question to that, how do you cultivate that in your collection? How do you have it in your collection?
Right.
Yeah.
So with my personal style, I'll say it's classy but chic. I always go for very simple stuff, but then a little bit of sophistication, you know, so that it doesn't look boring.
Yes, right.
You know, if you decide to go for something simple with nothing intriguing, it's gonna be boring. So it's classy and chic. That's what I always go for.
Okay.
And I always try to put that in Ometsey because that's what I stand for. Yeah, so I want every Ometsey woman to have that look, that classic sophistication, to run so effortlessly.
Yes.
Yes, so
this is one of her designs.
Yeah,
that's one of her designs. We're all Ometsey women out here. Let's talk about the fashion industry in Ghana and Africa as a whole, if we want to. So what is your opinion on the fashion industry in Ghana? Like, how has it evolved? Is something you have been watching for a while? And let's start with that first. How do you think, where is it now and how has it changed?
In my opinion,
yes, in your own words.
Yes, please. In my opinion,
yes,
I think the fashion industry, it's getting somewhere.
Okay.
It is. But as I said, back to interning and what people normally say is other designers don't want to take up the young designers in to intern them because they're always scared they might go out with their design, like their ideas. But Christy Brown and Aisha Ayensu once said something. What is mine is mine.
Yes.
You can never take it. Yes, you can see my design and try to copy it.
Right.
But the cuts,
Exactly.
you don't know how I did the cutting.
Right.
You don't know how I did the sewing. With this dress, someone might see it and want to do the same thing. This is an illusion I created. But how would you know it's an illusion?
Yeah.
You never know.
Yes. Yes.
So definitely there's something that will be different. So I don't mind coming together with people to work. But it's really, really hard.
Okay.
It's really hard to get people to work with, especially teaming up. And I think it is a problem in this country.
Okay.
I don't, but this
Yes.
is my opinion.
Just her opinion.
This is
Yes.
my opinion. It's a problem in this country, getting people to team up with, and with teaming up to, if you guys are not on the same, if you guys don't have the same foundation, you don't have the same principles. No, some people would want to just be in the fashion industry just to sell.
Right.
They just want to make money. Some too want to tell the story. Get it?
Yeah.
Some others too will want to just be passionate about what they do and put it out there. So if, let's say, we want to be in partnership, right? But then I'm just interested in selling, like about making sales. But you are not that. It's gonna be
right. It's a mixed match.
Yes, it's a
There'll be a
mismatch.
clash.
So,
yes.
but then the fashion industry is it's doing well.
Okay.
It's doing well.
Yeah.
But then the problem I have noticed is about the fashion shows in Ghana.
Ah. Okay.
So I can boldly what I'm about to say. I can boldly say there's no fashion show in Ghana. In terms of what's this, I'm gonna ask you this question.
Okay.
What is the essence of a fashion show?
Ah.
Is it for just going to showcase your design? After showcasing the design, what's next?
She is spilling tea today. Hey, okay, yes, no, it's true, yes.
What's next after the fashion show? There should be a kind of platform, or a platform whereby after showcasing your designs, okay, let's say outside, normally they have fashion buyers, concept stores,
okay,
on the first front lines, whereby after the showcase, they'll be like, okay, so designer A, I like number 2 of your pieces. I want 10 pieces of it. That is how you profit from a fashion show.
True.
Unless you just want pictures for your brand. Unless you just want pictures for your brand. But then, if you're going for a fashion show, I think you should think about what you're gonna get from it. You shouldn't just go because once you're close to be on the runway and then get pictures. No, after the fashion show, what's next? I get a whole lot of people pushing me. Hey, so when are you coming out with the collection? When are you doing this? When are you doing that? But I am reluctant because I personally know I do not have the source of labor. I don't have the space for all that. So let's say I come up with a collection, and then I get a buyer calling me. Okay, I want 50 pieces of design A in your collection. Am I ready? Am I ready for it? Not, let's say this time I have the money, but then am I ready to produce it in terms of sourcing fabrics, in terms of labor force, and me, that is what I have been struggling with.
Okay.
I don't have that, so I don't know why I should do that out there. And everything takes time.
With that, then, let's talk a little bit more about collaboration.
Yes.
Now, is it really just communication that is causing the challenges?
No.
Or is it the person really insists that no, B is better, that's why they're not going to give you A? Or how, like, what do you think is the main source of that issue?
I'm still trying to figure it out because whenever I see that, or whenever I come up with something and we are going to produce, I make sure I tell you to do this.
Right.
I don't just tell you, I will practice it so that you know that this is how it's supposed to be done. But I don't know, I still don't get it. And it's hard to come by people who easily flow in with you. And I think it's quite a challenge. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But I would love, and I am still praying and hoping. I really want to build a team.
Yes.
Because without a team,
right.
I can't do everything on my own.
No, this is
As
true.
I'm here,
Right.
I'm my social media manager.
Yeah.
I am the same person that sources my fabric. I do everything. I literally do everything.
Right.
I do the cutting, I do the sewing, I do everything. And I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. And it is one thing I learned from Christy Brown, Aisha.
Yes.
Her team, she's always proud about it. And I'm so happy how she's been able to put it all together.
Right.
Like building a team. It's so necessary. It's so important. But then again, it comes back to getting the right people.
Yes.
Because I do not mind collaboration at all.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. That is what I've noticed too in terms of with every industry, but particularly in creative, doing creative stuff here, it's difficult.
It's difficult.
To be
and
on the
I
same
think
page.
if we are able to work about that, the Ghana fashion industry will really, really go far. Trust me. It will really go far. Because everyone is like, oh, I want to be on my own. I want to be on my own. I want to be back. If it will be best if we come together and work together.
Yes. It was so much fun.
Very fun.
Here with my sister Edna.
Yay!
You see, because we're family now, right? Yes. So I hope you all enjoyed learning about Ometsey and the wonderful lady behind it, Miss Edna. I am so excited about your new collection. Like, it's going to be so fabulous.
Very.
Like, look, just the
Guys
sneak
should
peek.
be ready.
Like, be
Get
ready with your
coins,
orders. For real.
Ready,
Because limited edition, okay?
Very
You gotta be on that. Gotta be on it. All right, well, see you next time. Bye.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you so much. Yes, this was so much fun. Bye.